Hello.
Hey.
I know it's been a couple weeks, but we are back on to our normal Monday night filming of video. We got all sorts of stuff lined up. It's been a crazy day for us today, but we are still here.
Yep.
We got lots of books to talk about, so we ended up taking last week off, not really intentionally, it just kind of happened.
Well, I think we came on, but did a shorter
Yeah,
video.
we did a couple shorter videos
Yeah,
last
couple
week,
shorter,
but
yeah.
you know, we can't do that all the time. We gotta come back for our normally scheduled programming. So we got, let's see what we're gonna do. We're gonna do a reading update. Lots to talk about reading update. We have new books. Surprise, surprise.
Some new books.
New
to
books
show,
from-
new used
Yeah.
books sent to us that we didn't pay for, so that's always nice.
We got books from various places, new books, and we're gonna close out the day with our favorite little segment, Will You Read It? We've done this before. We have each selected one book
Just one this time.
that we want to read, but we're asking the other person, will you read it? I know, can you believe it? So that is great. Hope everyone's having a good, it's been a crazy weather. Just all over United States. We had
Just very frigid.
Friday and Saturday wind chills in the negative 40 mile an hour,
40s, Yeah.
which is crazy.
Yeah. Our kids' school's canceled on Friday, so.
I had to deliver the mail still on Friday,
We did
which
have to
was
do that.
cold,
Yeah.
but crazy. So let us know what kind of weather you're getting in where you live.
Yeah.
I know all over, even down south and out east, a lot of snow, ice.
Yep.
I'm not
All
sure
the
what's going on
things.
out west, but let us know if you want to let us know again
Where you're located and, yeah,
again
what
where you
you're-
live, and also what kind of weather you're getting. We just have super frigid, no snow really. It's too cold to snow.
Yeah.
But even today, when I woke up, it was still in the negative 20 wind chill, and it which felt warm compared
Compared
to
to-
the weekend.
Yeah. Yeah.
Katie's battery died in her car, so I had to replace that after work today
Yeah. It's
because it was so cold.
Well, and the battery desperately needed to be replaced.
Turns out the battery was
So,
almost 8 years old, which is crazy.
I can't believe it lasted as long as it did.
So replace the battery.
Yeah.
But yeah, let us know. That'll be our question of the week. Just let us know
Yeah.
what kind of weather you're getting and remind us where you're from.
Yep.
Because it's just been a crazy weather week. Weather weekend. And things are looking up for next week, so that's good.
That's good.
But let's move in to our reading update.
Yeah.
I mean, since we haven't been on for 2 weeks,
I've been finishing some things.
things-
I won't go through all of them just because, for the sake of time. But yeah, speaking of winter, this one's, lovely winter scene on the front. So this is A Winter in New York by Josie Silver. This was my most recent virtual book club pick. So this was the one for January. So we just discussed this one recently. And it was a nice discussion. I think it was last Sunday. So yeah, not yesterday, but yeah, the last
Yep,
Sunday.
that's correct.
Sunday night that we discussed this one. Yeah, we had a good discussion. I would say most people at the very least liked it. There were a couple that really loved it. I feel like maybe there was somebody in the bunch that didn't finish it. But yeah, it's always really nice to just get together and talk with people virtually because we just chat about books in general too and kind of try to catch up with each other life-wise in the hour time slot that we're given. But yeah, I would recommend this. It wasn't my favorite romance ever, but yeah, I definitely liked it. It was like a little bit on the slower side for me, but then I felt like as I got further in, the pacing picked up a bit more, and I never was like, oh, I don't want to finish this. But yeah, it definitely wasn't my favorite romance. And it wasn't so much like a rom-com, I guess. It was more like a feel-good, like found family type story. And yeah, I almost felt like maybe some of the side character stuff was a little bit like more prominent than even the like main romance. So
Sure.
I don't know. I think I want to say somebody described it as maybe being more of like a women's fiction or just like general fiction and not so much a romance. But so yeah, if actually that is something you prefer and you kind of like to hear about other characters' stories and it not solely focused on the romance, then maybe this one would be for you. But it was fun to read it during the winter time and get to discuss that. So yeah, I finished
And
that
you read it in
recently.
New York.
I wish I did.
Oh yeah, you were here.
Are there any, New Yorkers? Let us. I mean, well, New York is, I feel like, pretty similar to
I know.
probably pretty similar to our weather most of the time. And then going from that to this, this book takes place in Texas, I believe. Yes, Texas. However, Texas is seeing some really unseasonably weather, or unseasonable. I don't know what I'm trying to say.
Unseasonably warm, cold.
Yep, unseasonably
frigid?
cold weather. But this is like what you would think of when you think of Texas, as far as like the setting and the weather and everything for this book. But this is called All the Little Houses by May Cobb. Maybe you are familiar with her. She wrote The Hunting Wives, which I actually have not read yet, and they turned that into a series, not a movie. I think it's a series.
Yes.
And there's actually going to be a sequel for this one, so I'm excited because I really enjoyed it. It is a lengthier book, but I felt like I cruised through it. The chapters are pretty short. It was very bingeable. Drama. I do have an official review for this one up on Instagram if you follow us there. So if you want to check it out, you can see like my written review on it. I did get this book for free from the publisher, and it is signed. I got like a little name plate, whatever you call those. So this would have been included in like books that we got recently. Maybe I did show this one on a previous episode. I don't remember, but I did finish it since the last time we talked. Very unlikable characters. I wouldn't say it's not all rich people doing bad things, but just, I don't know, neighbors not being, so neighborly, actually.
Not getting along, yes.
Correct. So,
Hey,
it's like characters you love to hate.
That
sort of thing.
creates some good
There's
story.
Maybe one character in the entire book that I kind of liked.
Oh.
Otherwise, I didn't like any of them.
Kind of liked, yeah. That's good.
But no, it was a good read. It was very entertaining. So those are just two of the books that I finished.
Yeah. So I finally, it wasn't recently I finished this book, but this is the book I've been reading literally, it seemed like forever. And I did power through, I did finish it. It is this book here, The Dream Builders. And I landed on 3 stars. Maybe even 2.5, rounded up to 3. I just was not impressed. And I mean, that's kind of the reason it took me so long to get through it. I couldn't connect to the book, and I couldn't really pick out an obvious plot line. What I liked about it. I liked the 10 perspectives. I thought that was fun. I thought that was a good idea. I liked the messaging. I liked the writing style. But it was one of those books that just I couldn't get into. I couldn't, and part of it was I couldn't figure out what the plot was. I don't think there was an obvious plot, and that was by design. And I have a hard time with books like that. Like when I read Orbital recently, that was similar, where a lot of the book is more in the messaging. So I had a hard time with it, and I was really disappointed because I looked forward to this book quite a bit. I am glad I finished it. I liked the way it wrapped up. All the 10 characters, all their stories did come together at the end, which I was hoping would happen, but just getting through it was so difficult. The pacing was so slow.
And the chapters were like insanely long.
And yeah, the crazy part is there was 10 perspectives. This book only had about 13 chapters because the perspectives were each about 30 pages.
Yeah,
I would have liked to see like more back and forth between the perspectives, like, getting to go through them more often. But I don't know. I think it worked for a lot of people. For me, I couldn't make it work for me. I'm glad I finished it, though. I never considered DNFing it. I wanted to get through it, even though it's taken me forever. But I wish I would have been reading something else during it, just to like break it up. But got through it. So I finished 2 books so far in January, which is amazing. No Exit. Now I just finished this book, and I'm working on the one I've been looking forward to forever, Jurassic Park. So I have officially started it. I am actually getting some pretty good progress through it. I'm on the 140-page mark. It's a 400-page book, but this book is just bringing me back to the movie. It is so similar. As I'm reading it, I'm remembering the movie and it is super nostalgic. It's super awesome. And this book, believe it or not, even with all the technical jargon and all the sciencey stuff, the pacing is really good. Really good pacing, short chapters. There's a lot of like graphs and cool stuff in the book. But it is so far so similar to the movie. And I want to get through this because I'm really itching to watch the movie again. So I've shared this before, but Jurassic Park was the first movie I ever saw in theaters when I was a kid. I was probably pretty young, like 6 or 7. My dad took me to the theaters to see it. We sat in the front row. I remember falling asleep, which is crazy because it's a movie about dinosaurs eating people. But it's super nostalgic, and I'm so glad I'm reading it, and I'm really enjoying it. It's a really good read. Really, I mean, I'm getting through it quick.
Yeah.
I was a little concerned, but the pacing is really good. And the book actually even has more of the science, more of how the animals, they call them animals, the dinosaurs are being created. But I'm really liking it so far. So that's where I'm at on this book. And as of now, I'm just planning to read this through before I start anything else, because I'm into it. Cool. I don't want to start anything else, and that is my plan. So give it a whirl. I right after finish it, I want to watch the movie like right after, so I can compare notes. But so far, it's bringing me right back to watching the movie for the first time 30 years ago. I can still see it, taste the popcorn.
Right. So a couple that I am into right now. I'm not super into this one, unfortunately, actually.
Bad Spirits, or
So this is one that is taking me forever to read, because I'm like, come on, we're way past Christmas. Like, I mean, I shouldn't say way past, but I'm determined to finish this before January.
We're a month past.
So I'm like, oh my gosh, it has taken me so long to get that far. That's really bad. And I'm really sad because this was one that I was highly anticipating, because I remember when this author announced that she was coming out with this book, and it was like probably way at the beginning of 2025, or maybe even in 2024, that she was saying it's coming out, at the end of 2025. So I was like, okay, I gotta see what the hype is. And of course I had to get this one because it has like the beautiful sprayed edges.
I mean, it's a must.
But sometimes the inside of a book just doesn't always match the outside. So yeah, I'm just kind of underwhelmed. It's not like I'm totally hating it or anything like that, but I haven't really fully connected with either of the characters, and I don't know. I mean, you'll just maybe have to see for yourself.
You mentioned
or maybe
it was a little
have...
sizzle and tubes, a little spicy.
Yeah, but like not too bad yet. I mean, now I've come to a scene where it was getting there, and I'm sure that there's more to come because like there's still that chunk left of the book. So yeah, if you've read this one, let me know. But yeah, I'm probably in the minority. I'm just not loving it, sadly, but I am going to finish it. And then this one is Mr. Magic by Kirsten White. This is one of the first books that I got with Aardvark. And so I'm not like promising I'll do it, but one thing I wanted to do this year was to like be intentional about going back pretty far to see like the books that have been on my shelf like the longest from Aardvark. But it's hard because I get like distracted by all the nice new shiny books that keep coming out every single month, and so a lot of times I just want to read one of those right away, or I won't go super far back, and so I forced myself to, and this one is pretty far back. This was like what did it say? I thought it said August. Oh, it doesn't say on here, but I want to say it was like August of 2023. So
like nearing 3 years
that's
old.
Like really embarrassing. So I'm finally reading it, and it is good so far. It's pretty fast pacing. The chapters seem pretty short so far. I'm definitely intrigued with the story. This definitely has like nostalgic 90s vibes. It's about these kids, or well, they're not kids anymore. So now it's like fast forward to their adult lives, and they were all in like a kids show together called Mr. Magic.
Yeah.
But this is a horror novel, so obviously like something sinister is going on, like however many years later, and we're gonna find out what that is. But yeah, it's a pretty short book, and yeah, I'm excited to get into it further. I like the cover too; that's pretty cool.
That sounds promising.
And then yeah, I feel like What else? I have something on my Kindle going. I don't have like too many things going right
That's
now.
good.
Shockingly. So,
That's good.
yeah.
So that's our reading update. And yeah, let us know what you're reading if you haven't mentioned it yet, what you're currently reading, or something you recently finished, because it's always good to share. But let's move on to our new books. I mean, I feel like every time we come on, we have like new books to show. And it just happens.
Like, oh.
It just
whoops.
happens. And the first one's kind of funny because Katie like had to have this book, and we were not a part of the Book of the Month club for
Long
a while.
Long time. I had canceled officially a long time ago
So Katie actually had me sign up
with his email
with my email
because I wanted to get it for $5.
so we can get like their $5 book, because she really wanted this book here from our friend Laura Dave. The first time I saw him,
So this is the sequel to the last thing he told me.
the last thing you told me,
And
yes.
Corey has not read the book. I read the book and loved it. So this is the sequel, but we have watched the show together. And so now they have another season of the show on Apple TV. And so I'm not going to let myself watch it yet until I read this one.
Yeah.
But I've heard really good things. I just loved the last thing he told me. It was
Yeah.
such a well done.
It's got really
book.
short chapters too.
So I'm very excited to read the sequel.
Yeah, we both read her book too the night we lost him, which was decent. It was a decent book, not super amazing.
Yeah, I liked the last thing he told me more.
So I signed up with Book of the Month. We got this book. I'm going to select one more book next month, and we probably will cancel because
after that, because we're
we're
loyal to
we're
Aardvark.
Aardvark people, but
I had to snatch it up.
she just had to have it.
I knew that they
and
were carrying it, so.
she literally used my email.
But then they tell you do have to stay on for like one additional month, so I'll get like one of the main picks,
Yeah.
and like an add-on or something, and then just be done.
So we picked that one up.
Yep.
We'll pick up another. We'll see what we get next month with Book of the Month, but
Yeah.
then it's gonna be enough.
So what do we have here? Yeah, a couple arcs. This one right here is an arc, and it was not sent to me by the publisher, but somebody on Instagram reached out to me and said that she got two, and she was only supposed to get one. So she's like, "Do you want the other copy?" And
That's
I'm like,
nice.
"Sure." So this is called Family Drama by Rebecca Fallon. It comes out next Tuesday, February 3rd. It is I want to say it's historical fiction, but it's the 1990s, and Susan Bliss lives two lives. In New England, she's a young mother married to a history professor. In Los Angeles, she stars in Life and Times, a daily fixture on TV screens nationwide. Okay, and then it goes into like the 2000s. I don't know, it sounds really, really interesting. It just says it's a debut about love, grief, motherhood, and the different versions of ourselves we share with the world and with each other. So, yeah, she shared it with me, and I was like, yeah, that looks good.
That would work.
Mm-hmm.
All right, up
an
next
arc,
here.
too.
Yeah,
Arc.
so another ARC, Advanced Reader Copy. If you're not sure what that means, Advanced Reader's Copy.
Okay, that's what it says on it.
So this one comes out April 14th, 2026. This is from, we've been getting a lot of books from Source Books. They were a part of their influencer program,
Yeah,
and they send us a lot of books.
Yeah.
And this last week, they kept showing up.
Oh, yeah.
This one is called We Would Never Tell.
It looks good. I like the cover a lot.
Yeah.
And they sent me a different book by this same author last year called, what is it called? The French Honeymoon, and I really liked that
Yeah.
one. So I'm excited for this
Yeah.
one.
It's all champagne problems until you're drowning in them. It's got like a yacht on the front.
Looks good.
Yeah. Yeah. Hollywood, but make it French. Yeah. This author, she's obviously a French author. That's the reason I can't pronounce her name. Anne Sophie.
Yeah, I don't know how to say the last name.
Yeah.
But no, I really liked the French
Yeah.
Honeymoon, and then it looks like this one takes place
Yeah.
in France as well.
It sounds like it's about rich people too.
There
which
you go. You'd probably like it.
Is a good. This is a solid book. So, Advanced, you check this one out. It officially publishes on April 14th, like I said. So it's cool to get an early copy of it to read it early.
Yes. And then another one that we got from Source Books is The Hope Keeper by Heather Webb. I have not heard of her. This one does not come out until May 19th, so even further away. But this is a really cool cover. This is a historical fiction novel. It takes place in 1919 in Washington, D.C. Okay, so yeah, it seems like there might be like a little family mystery of sorts in it, just kind of looking at the the description on the back real quick. But yeah, this looks really good. I don't always gravitate towards historical fiction, but I really would like to make an effort to read this one before the pub date because I have quite a bit of time. So
Yeah.
as long as I remember to do that and don't, put it off to the side, I really, it doesn't always happen for me, but I really like to make an effort, at least with some of these books that I get ahead. It's hard to keep up though, genuinely, like with the different influencer programs that I've been a part of, or if somebody asks me to read their book. So I can't always say yes to everybody, unfortunately, because I do like to be respectful and like actually make a concerted effort to get something read, like either by the pub date or shortly thereafter to get a review up and hopefully help them out and all that. So, and just, it's very generous for, publishers to send books. So.
All right, up next is kind of a twofer. These are books we intentionally bought. And this is a book
we
I
do not
read
have
in
on our
high
shelves.
school. Katie did not read it in high school, even though we went to the same high school.
I need to read it.
But it is a
Although we're kind of
classic.
living it right now, it seems like.
1984. So we found this
So-
little copy. You get a copy of 1984 by George Orwell, and it came with a matching copy of Animal Farm, which neither of us have read.
That's a tiny little
It's
one.
it's a quick little book, but this is kind of some books we wanted to have in our collection. Katie wants to read 1984. I obviously said I read it in high school, but that was 20 years ago.
Would you reread it?
I'm
not sure.
It's not super fresh in my mind, but I don't know. There's some books that we just want to have in our collection. This is definitely one of them. And it's kind of a cute little. It's kind of a cute little combo. Yeah.
I like. Yeah.
It's kind of a cute little combo. So we ended up ordering these recently.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let us know if you read this.
I hope
know
I'm not. I don't think I'm the last person on the planet to read it, but I feel a little
Yeah, I
embarrassed.
feel like
that
this is a
haven't.
popular book to read in high school.
We were in different English classes in high school. We did go to the same high school, but that
Yeah.
was just one that was not assigned to me. So
Yeah.
I read a couple ones that he didn't read, and then vice versa. So.
And this will be interesting.
Then neither of us
Yeah.
have read it.
I still think it'd be cool. I like to find the classic version, the
Yeah, it would be
original
cool.
versions of these books.
Yeah.
To find when we're out shopping for books. It'd be cool to find a hardcover,
Older, yeah.
but a older copy. But those are fun and those are pretty inexpensive. And
Yeah. Yeah.
now Katie can read it.
Yes, I need to.
It's a must.
And then next up, yes, I needed to have this one. So yeah, this was an intentional buy. It was not sent to me or anything like that. If it was, it probably would have been an ARC. So I'm glad to have the completed copy of this one. It's In Your Dreams by Sarah Adams. This is the last one in her When in Rome series. So definitely needed to have it because I've read the first 3 in the When in Rome series. I've not read anything else by her, so it's only that series that I've read so far. But I love it. So yeah, I've heard good things about this one, and I'm just in love with this color. The colors, but I mean the cover is what I meant to say.
The color covers.
But yeah, I do love the colors on this cover. But yeah, so it'll be fun to read about the last sister. It's she went through and did a book for each sister.
Oh,
So it's
okay.
a sister family or whatever. So there is crossover, with the books and everything. So yeah, you don't have to read them in order, but I would. I read 2 of them out of order. And then kind of got back, so I didn't read the very first. I read the second one, then went back to the first one, then read the third one, and now this is the 4th one. So yeah, I will be anxious to read this one soon. And then what else you can talk about?
All right. So the next 2 books are from an impromptu trip we took to Half Price Books. Our kids were at the trampoline park with our church, and went to dinner. We had a little time, so we hopped into Half
in
Price
there quick.
Books. They only had about 15 minutes
20
before they
to-
closed.
Yeah.
So we took a quick look. We each picked out one book, and I found a book I wanted in a really good condition.
Yeah.
This is from an author I want to get into. This is The Shadows by Alex North. So I think this is his second book. His first book was called Whisper Man, and he's had a recent book come out called A Man Made of Smoke. But look how nice, really nice hardcover. I think this was $9.99.
They had A Man Made of Smoke there, but we didn't get it because it was a book of the month.
Yeah.
He's no, I gotta get it.
Especially now that I have this one, I
yeah,
want it to match.
get something, get
But
it
yeah,
somewhere else.
so I don't know. He sounds like he's gonna be a really creepy author. I've heard a lot of good things about all 3 of his books. So I don't know. I don't know if I'll read this one first, or if I start with the Whisper Man, or maybe just read his new one right away. But this one sounds really crazy. Like I think he might be an author where I am a little shaken, unnerved when I read it, because he's got some really good ideas, really creepy ideas.
So is he a horror writer?
Horror, yeah.
Okay.
He's
horror,
definitely
not thriller.
definitely horror. A terrifying spine tingler.
There you go.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yep. So that is The Shadows by Alex North. Yeah.
The one I grabbed is How to End a Love Story by, I hope I say her name right, but it's Yulin Kwong, probably. Yeah. She's a screenwriter and director, and she actually worked on People We Meet on Vacation. Yeah, she's the screenwriter of Emily Henry's People We Meet on Vacation, which we both really liked that movie, and I've read the book, of course.
It was adorable. I'd recommend it 100%.
Oh, and see, Emily Henry gives her stamp of approval on this one. One of the sexiest, smartest, funniest, most effective novels I've read in a long time. So, yeah. I've always been really drawn to this cover, and I have heard really good things about this one. I don't remember if it published last year or if it was in 2024, but 2024. I remember hearing really good things. And then, this author was connected to Emily Henry. And I'm like, if I love Emily Henry's books, there's probably a good chance I will like this one. And, Reese gives her stamp of approval on it, too. It was Reese's book club pick. And it's in, really good condition. So for, a used book, this actually looks brand new.
I know.
I feel like the person didn't read it, or I'm not sure.
We had some good finds
it was a good find. So I had to grab it.
For sure.
All right.
Let's do it. We are going to do Will You Read It? I don't know if it was last year, we did a pretty long segment of this. Will You Read It? We'll probably do that again, but we each wanted to sneak one book in.
Since we had a lot to
we had a lot of books to unpack.
Tonight.
But this is something I think is pretty fun because we have lots of books, as you know, that we need to read. But I think a lot of our books, one of us just wants to read. We kind of buy our books. There's some crossover.
We have some,
but a lot of the times,
similarities.
I'm buying books for me, Katie's buying books for hers. So we like to do this segment called Will You Read It? And what that means is, we know we want to read this book, but we're asking the other person, will you read it? And we're also asking you viewers, will you read it? I mean, or if you've already read it, let us know. But we're going to jump right now. I'm going to show you. Yeah. So this is a book that I want to read. And I keep talking.
That one a long time ago.
I keep talking about it. And it looks really readable too.
Oh my gosh. You could probably
It looks really crushable.
knock that out pretty quickly, actually.
But I am wondering if Katie will read it. It is The Road, a classic book, Pulitzer Prize winner by Cormac McCarthy, The Road. So I want to read this one, hopefully this year. Now that I'm looking at the format, and this may be a book early fall book. I know this book is very sad. It's post-apocalyptic with a son and a father, and I think what I've heard, it's very depressing. So maybe it's not like, I don't know. Maybe it's not going to be for you right now. But will you ever read this book?
Is maybe an acceptable answer?
No.
No? It has to be yes or no?
Well, you need to have,
Why not
what's
maybe?
your reason for, you need to have a reason then.
I have to have a reason.
Like
for
an
maybe?
explanation.
Well, I guess if it's overly sad, then I don't know that I would. And I guess also I'd worry about the pacing. I don't know if it's slow.
Yeah.
So that would be one.
You just look at these margins and
But
chapters.
yeah, it does seem very readable.
There's a lot of mid-chapter.
That's why maybe.
There's a lot of mid-chapter just breaks, which I like. And that's what I like about Jurassic Park too right now, is there's short chapters, but there's a lot of breaks. So when I'm reading a book like that, I see the next breaks only half a page away. I'm like, I'll get through it. And I'll do that again. I'll keep doing that. But when I was reading something like The Dream Builders, I'm like, I can't start another chapter because I'm not going to read 30 pages.
Yeah.
So I found myself with that book stopping mid-chapter a lot.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's a maybe for you.
Maybe.
Maybe you want to like hear me.
Sure.
You want to maybe hear my
Yeah.
thoughts first.
And then you could tell me if you think I would even like it.
Yeah. Okay, we'll accept it. So let us. What I'm asking you now. Have you read? Will you read it? Yeah. I've seen a lot of people talk about this, but I've also haven't heard a lot of people I know
Yeah.
who've read this book. But it's a classic.
All right. I feel like I already know your answer because we've talked about this one before, but I don't know. Maybe you've changed your tune on it. You've probably seen this book everywhere. Wild Dark Shore by Charlotte McConaughey, I think is how you say the last name. And we have like 2 of her other books now. We've acquired 2 of her other books, but this is her newest one. I've really heard good things about her in general, so I definitely want to give her a try as an author, and we've got 3 of her books now. This one was sent to me very generously from somebody I connected with on Instagram.
It's good to know people.
She was done with it, and she was like, yeah, you guys have to read this book, so we didn't need to purchase a copy for ourselves, and that was very kind. But I've heard really mostly excellent things. I think maybe I've seen like 1 or 2 negative reviews out there, so I would say the majority of people have really enjoyed this one. I do think this one is also a little sad from what I'm hearing, so maybe it's not going to be one that I want to read right away either, but I do really want to read it. So do you also want to read it?
I mean, that, like, I think last year when I was like researching books a lot, that was like the book. I feel like that
one of the books from
I feel
last
like
year.
that was like everyone, like the book, like number 1 on all the lists of
right up there with Broken Country.
the books that people just loved, people's favorite book of the year, most popular book, most bought book. I don't know much about it. I honestly, I know it by the title, but I don't know a lot about the story. But I'm gonna say,
I think there's like a mystery aspect to it. Yeah.
I'm gonna say that is a book I would like to read based on just the buzz alone and all of the accolades it has received.
I know. I'm curious because I have to see why everybody likes it.
I don't
so
know
much.
when the timing would to read it, but it definitely I believe would be a book I would read.
Oh, look at that. We got a little. I'm thinking she was using this as her bookmark.
Hey.
Nice.
I like it. So I'm gonna say yes. I will.
Okay.
I will read that one.
Nice.
But I don't know when.
Don't know when. That's fair.
It could be soon.
Ish.
Sooner. Not sooner.
Not sooner.
Soon. That means someday.
Yeah, someday.
But that is that. That is will you read it? Let us know if you'll read these books. And I hope you enjoyed this episode. I'm glad we're back. It was fun.
Yeah.
It was fun. We'll be back next Monday as well. I am actually getting surgery next Tuesday.
Oh, look at us. 2 peas in a pod.
I have a deviated septum, really bad, and I'm going to get it
He needs to get it
surgically corrected, which I'm terrified about, but necessary. So we'll still come on next Monday, but next Tuesday, I'm getting surgery. Katie got surgery, so now it's my turn.
Yeah, I'm like still sort of recovering, but I'm at least,
I pushed it off
recovered
enough
pretty well.
so Katie can maybe take care of me for a few days. But that is the plan, to say a little prayer for me. You know?
And yeah, I don't think we'll really do much content then.
We'll see.
We'll have to kind of see how he's doing.
We'll see how I'm feeling. But
after
what I'm
Tuesday.
saying is, I'm going to be off work for another 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Keep taking time off work.
Yeah, yeah.
This one's not for a great reason. They're not, actually haven't
Well,
really been
neither
for great
was the
reasons.
last time.
But
it was still nice for you to have off of
I will
work,
have some time
regardless.
to read, is what
Yep.
I'm saying. Hopefully, I feel like reading.
Yeah.
But, yeah. I'm excited to get it corrected.
Yes.
I've been suffering with
It'll be-
sinus issues for 10 years.
It'll be good.
And I know
it's long overdue.
And I had no idea why. And the doctor looked at my right nostril for 3 seconds and he's like, I know what the problem is. My septum goes like this.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be like this.
No wonder
So,
he can't
like,
breathe out of
all
his
my
right
breathing
nostril.
is from here and my right nostril. It's like breathing through a pinhole.
Yeah.
So he's going to fix that. If you want to know what the surgery's like, look it up. It's disgusting. But I'm excited to get it done and over with. and it'll help my quality of living
Yes.
because I feel like my brain is not working properly. It doesn't get enough oxygen to it.
That's why we've been deficient in some reels lately, because he's normally the
know,
brains
I'm
of the
just like,
operation. So
I've
he
been
needs
fog.
He needs to get back at it. But
I have been very foggy, but that's that.
Oh, and we are gonna be doing our live episode though before Monday for our membership.
Yeah, we are
So if
doing
you're
our
not
first
part of that. You
yeah,
want to be.
we are
Just wanted
doing
to
our
make sure to mention
first
that.
live stream, member only live stream this Thursday night.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're not a member yet, you want to join, you can still hop on. You'll be a part of the membership.
Yep.
You can do the live stream. We're giving away a book, announcing next month's book we're going to be giving away, and we're going to chit chat a little bit.
Yep.
It'll be fun. So there's that. But other than that,
We'll be back on for this content.
I
next
am
Monday.
ready to go to bed. No reading tonight. I'm exhausted. All right.
All right, we will talk to you
That's
later.